Gandalf's fall in Moria and his battle with the Balrog is one of the most iconic scenes from the trilogy, though it's only shown rather briefly in the movies, and some really cool details were left out. In today's episode, we'll be bringing their duel to life as we explore the battle between Gandalf and the Balrog in Moria. So after the Balrog dragged Gandalf off the Bridge of Khazad-Dum, they plunged into the abyss below, an abyss that was so deep that it had never been measured. As they fell, the Balrog's fire lit up the darkness and burnt Gandalf's skin, and Gandalf would have to endure this pain until they reached the foundation of stone below. For an icy cold pool of water lay at the bottom of this abyss, and its waters put out the Balrog's fire, and they were enveloped in darkness. With its fires quenched, the Balrog was now a creature of slime, yet it was still a mighty and formidable foe, and for a time, Gandalf and the Balrog traded blows and fought each other in this utter darkness, until at last Gandalf got the upper hand, and the Balrog decided to flee before him. Now the Balrog knew the secret ways and passages of Khazad-Dum well, and there were dark tunnels at the root of the mountain, which had not been delved by dwarves, but by nameless horrors, and the Balrog fled through them, hoping to outrun and escape from Gandalf. Yet Gandalf pursued it into these tunnels, which slowly rose higher and higher until they reached the Endless Stair, which was an ancient dwarven staircase that led from the deepest dungeons of Moria to the highest peak of the mountains. Many dwarves thought that the Endless Stair was simply a legend and that it never existed, while others believed that it had been destroyed. Though clearly, both of these were wrong, for it lay forgotten in Moria, and through a spiral staircase of many thousands of steps, it led up to Durin's tower, which was carved out of the very pinnacle of the mountain Zirak-Zigil. This tower was so high up that it lay above the clouds which surrounded it, and as Gandalf and the Balrog finally reached this peak, the Balrog burst into flames once more. It would use these flames as a weapon, while Gandalf conjured lightning and thunder, and it seemed like the mountain was crowned with a terrible storm as icy hail fell upon them. They were soon surrounded by steam and vapor from the mixture of cold ice and fire, and in this chilling atmosphere, Gandalf would finally manage to defeat the Balrog as he threw him down from the peak into the mountainside below, which was ruined by the Balrog's impact. Their epic battle had completely destroyed the Tower of Durin, and its staircase was ruined, for its stones were broken and burnt. And even though Gandalf was victorious, this battle had taken a mighty toll on him, and he was consumed by darkness, and his spirit was summoned to the Timeless Halls, where he was empowered and sent back by Eru LOTR as Gandalf the White. For many days, he would wait upon the mountain peak until he was rescued by Gwaihir the Eagle, who was sent there by Galadriel to find Gandalf and bring him back to Lothlorien. If you'd like to learn about another hero of the Free People who had an incredible battle with a Balrog, I'd highly recommend that you check out my video on Glorfindel, which I'll be linking above. He's one of the most interesting elves, and I think that my video on him is one of the best that I've ever created. Anyway friends, this wraps up today's video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Would you have liked to see more of this battle in the movies? And did you feel that the sequence of events was easy to understand in the films? I think it's a pity that they didn't show more of it, because it would have been such a cinematic experience to watch Gandalf chase and fight off the Balrog and their final epic confrontation upon Zirak-Zigil as they battled above the clouds in a tempest of lightning and fire. As always, I'd like to thank my patrons who have really helped to elevate this channel. It wouldn't be the same without you. And I would like to express how grateful I am for your support, especially our Wizard-Tier Patrons, T-Gorman, Mike Feeney, Roland Myrvold, and Jacob Williams. If you too would like to help support this channel while unlocking some cool perks, I'll be leaving a link to my Patreon page in the video description below. I'll also be leaving links to our Instagram, Facebook, Discord, and Twitter communities, so follow us if you'd like to have some extra Lord of the Rings content in your day-to-day lives. As always, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, and subscribe to join our fellowship today. I hope to see you all in my next video, where together we'll once again explore the magical world and lore of Middle-earth.